Ashley, and I'm here at the Reverie, surrounded by these beautiful blooms, and I am going to show you my design process and play with some flowers, and basically I'm going to show you how to create and design a vase arrangement. So first I'm going to tell you what materials we'll be using today. So we have our clippers right here, and these are actually one of my favorite clippers. They're made in Japan, and I just think they're really fun, and they come in all kinds of fun colors. A little bit about this particular vase. It is not a vase. I actually, if you flip this around, it's actually a candle holder, and this is a lomi dish, and so I kind of just flipped it around and decided that this should be a modern vase. And we have our tape, our Oasis tape right here, and that's going to secure our floral foam right here. Now that I've given you an overview of the materials, we are going to start designing. And first off, I want to give you also a quick rundown of the flowers that we're going to be using today. Right here we have our anthurium. I absolutely love the color of this guy, and it just provides a really good, unusual pop, I think. We have our marigolds right here. We have some beautiful ranunculus. As you can see, they're already starting to bloom right here, and they're just so delicate and romantic. We have our protea right here, our purple statice, our dahlias. We have to be very delicate with these. Now this one, I actually have no idea what this is called. So we're just gonna call it a really strange orange and yellow variegated flower. My favorite is coxcomb, also what I call the intelligent brain flower. I don't know, it looks like a brain, which I think is so awesome, and it's really fuzzy, so it adds some really interesting texture. And there is the train. All right, so we're always going to start with our greenery. This is going to provide a foundation and a base for the arrangement. And then typically we move to a filler flower. So a filler flower would be the statice, the coxcomb, maybe the marigolds. So that's going to fill in the negative space. And then we'll add some of the delicate blooms, and then these protea and the dahlia, even the coxcomb are considered focal flowers. And so those are going to be the flowers that draw your attention. It's the first flower that you're going to notice in an arrangement. I forgot to say that I'm using this Lazy Susan, which I absolutely love to use when I'm making arrangements because it provides a 360-degree perspective and helps me to just get a feel for how I'm designing and sort of the movement and textures, and just making sure that everything is proportionate and where I want it to be. We're going to get started designing, and one thing that I usually do while I'm designing is make sure that I kind of process some of these flowers. So I'm going to take some of these branches out. Also, ow, these have a thorn, so bear with me. And whenever we're putting our greenery in or any stems, we always want to make sure that we're only seeing the branch or the stem right here. So you see how I'm adding in the greenery, and I have different heights. I'm using these two pieces here as a filler. And again, the goal is to be able to cover all of the mechanics. We don't want the tape showing, we don't want the Oasis showing, and so that's going to be a process as we're designing. And rule of thumb, in the floral design world, we usually work in odd numbers. I like to work in threes at least. So I love this one. I don't know if you can see it, but it naturally is leaning towards the right. I think that's just so beautiful. The way that flowers sort of have a shape of their own, and in this case, I can't manipulate it. Now it's really important in the front that your flowers come out. And there it is. Thanks so much for joining me today. So grateful to the Reverie for allowing me to use this space. It's been so much fun to show you my design process and introduce you to a few principles and elements of design. So I just want to give a shout out to Klein. Also, it would be great if you could follow me on Instagram at primavera.blooms. Stay tuned, we have so much more coming up, lots of exciting things. Actually, we just launched our new dried vase collection. It's very modern, it's very avant-garde, and it lasts forever. And so I think that it would complement any interior space, and I would love for you to take a look at it. Thanks again so much for joining me. I had so much fun making this video, and stay tuned. Bye.